That is awesome.
Like
That. So we definitely appreciate your input. We got DJ Geronimo waiting patiently for us. DJ, you ready?
I am. Hope y'all got Red Bull.
Uh, mm, I got this.
Gives you wings. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. All right. So once again, we do not have the rights to this music. This is for entertainment purposes. So we just want to let you guys know that.
And we don't gain from this financially in any way, shape, or form. I'm letting y'all know before anybody says something crazy. We did go on YouTube because somebody was trying to get on.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
One way.
All right. We have a little technical difficulties right now.
We prefer
But-
you just keep singing to us.
Nah, I ain't got them.
I'm saying, Aaron, you was on a roll. Let's go.
Listen, listen, when you quarantine in the house and you hear music like that, woo, about to.
I was ready to hit the high note with you. I was ready. Got you.
Oh gosh. Listen, I look forward to DJ Geronimo playing.
All of us do.
We're gonna get a DJ Geronimo to get a session one day for us. That way we can just go YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and just have him wild out.
I'm out.
So with that being said,
All about Facebook. Facebook stay hating on us when we play music.
yeah, we always getting on house arrest.
Yeah, we do YouTube. When Geronimo's ready, we'll throw a session,
Yeah.
put it on Zoom, put it on YouTube, and just rock until he feels like he's tired.
Most definitely. DJ Geronimo, you good? All right, so we got a
I hope we
few.
do it.
One way. Qui j'en zot pen, m'pa ka kompon, zot ka viv kom si pa ni problem. Poutan zot sam, la vi la ren, qui j'en zot pen, pou pe sa kembe. Souk la se sal medikaman nou ni. Souk la se sal medikaman nou ni. M'pa te konet, sa shaking the ground, jumping, madder than God, waving, madder than God, and whining, madder than God. Jumping up on the stage, we coming out so we came. Just stand up and look amazed, or else you're going to get blazed. People running in a rain, jumping, madder than God, and waving, madder than God, and whining, madder than God. Coming down the road, and now I'm in like a crazy. Coming down the road, and now I'm in many lady. Coming down the road, 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 the road.
Paloma ding ding ding, Namyala made, Boko e jana, Kapasi e jana, Dago e jana, ding ding ding, Namyala made, Boko e jana, Kapasi e jana, Dago e jana, Tigre e jana, ding ding ding, Namyala made, Mama yeah yeah.
It's all kind of style going on yet here tonight. You're here? When I on stage, I don't run with this. Mashing up business. I am a specialist. Man them rush for me to be on top. Cause I got this stuff to mash them up. And they're all in saucy, baby. How are you put it on me? Come let's hear it. Saucy, baby. How are you put it on me? Wow, give my time snap, please.
Time. Everybody in the place, watch it. This is a brother. This is a job. All of the ladies, all of the men. Put your hand them up so. Put your flag them up so. Put your rock them up so. Only can't just let it go. Now.
I hear it all over, nothing but hot over on every corner.
Hey.
So don't take over, making me realize it's carnival. No, we can't go jump, let me master dance. We gon' gear up, so tear this place up. We'll be creating a big scandal.
Everybody in the place is got a web.
Wind your way,
Where?
walk your way,
Where?
twist up your face,
Where?
tear up the place. No jump, jump,
Jump,
jump,
jump,
jump, jump,
jump,
jump,
Get man now, get man now, man now, get man now, get man now, man now, get man now, get man now, man now, get man now. Insane, this year we want them ready, know that we gone insane. It's no time now, them people know that we done insane. When carnival time come, you know that we get insane. Don't play with me, 'cause when we come, we respect it's craziness. You know we like the craziness, and when we do the craziness, the people love the craziness. Yes, they like the craziness. We throwing up the craziness and singing up the rap and fast. Rocking our business, get mad. Everybody head gone. Right now we get mad. Everybody head gone. Right now we get mad. Everybody head gone. Right now we get mad. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah. Mash it up now, yeah. Mash it up, right now. Everybody start jumping up hilarious, jumping up hilarious, jumping up hilarious, jumping up hilarious. No be serious, play the flag serious. Put up the flag and put up the flag. Boy, yo, start jumping up, aye, 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 start waving up. Boy, yo, start jumping up, aye, 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 start jumping up, start jumping up, waving up, start waving up. Boy, it's all the girls like the big jump. Pull the rag and jump it up. Boy, yo, start jumping up, aye, 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 start waving up. Boy, yo, start jumping up, aye, 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 start jumping up. Leave me alone.
crazy or what? I see you in something, all you're feeling crazy or what? I want to do something, all you're feeling crazy or what? Hey, everybody, 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 push somebody, push somebody, push somebody, push somebody, everybody, 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 bump somebody, bump somebody, bump somebody, bump somebody.
If the bounces, we go fight. If the fight, we go fight. If the woman, we go fight. Go fight. Share like you cool, go fight. Show them you just get on fire. Show them you just get on fire. Just make that bumper drop on the gong, 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 drop on the gong. Stop, yeah, let's push it back and wind to the gong, 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 wind to the gong. Stop, yeah, let's cut it back and pull the gong, 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 pull the gong. Stop, yeah, just make that bumper bounce on the gong, 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 bounce on the gong. Girl, you could get charged for whining like that. You could get charged for whining like that. Yeah, you could get charged for whining like that. Oh, girl, you could make that change because you're
For somebody get hit, for somebody get mad, I want to take out the shit. Don't stop the party right now, for this really get red. See that crew over there look like they want to wine on their head. Now we done the party right now, things could really get tense. See the crowd getting antsy and they starting to rock the fence. Now we stop the party right now, cause that man running through the crowd. And it looking like if he shouting like if he saying like you want mash up something. Somebody go mash up something. Somebody might mash up something. Somebody want mash up something. Flip the building, mash up something. Flip the building, mash up something. Shit the building, mash up something. Flip the building, mash up something.
my behavior stink, my behavior red rank. When I reach up in fret, everybody must sweat. My behavior stink, my behavior red rank. When she's at to wine hard, but they know what you can back mad. Everybody hold her in it like slow, more water make it flow. Stamp up on the floor, girl wind down and touch it toe. Hands up, you know you're sure. You don't come in here to my go. I'm all who say mass, smash the place, make it like it like I am the general. Bomber drop, bomber drop, bomber drop, and we have the city lock. Bomber drop, bomber drop, bomber drop, bomber drop, bomber drop, and we have the city lock. Mass to the left, to the left, to the left, and mass to the right, to the right, to the right. Now jump up straight, jump up straight, jump up straight, jump up straight. Lord, show me your ammunition and bust a shot.
Years gone by, only maga girl just in the blind. Lord, so them me see and me wonder and me ask myself why. Alright, and every model got a shape like a Coca-Cola bottle. Why? But this year na the back of me mind, fat girl me want tackle.
She whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the
I want to buzz. I want to buzz. I want to buzz. I want to buzz. Number one, you're in, but number two, everybody jamming your can. Everybody jamming your can. You know why? Number one, you're
jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is some hooligan. We gon' mash up everything like we have insurance, and tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell down everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach out to have insurance, cause we have endurance. Ruction!
Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, yo what? Last time that I check, we just mash up all fit. Last time that I check, whole party get wrecked. Last time that I check, everybody in sweat. Last time that I check, all the police upset. When we get on like we don't afraid, picking up barricade. We don't like violence, we don't have no gun and no blade. We don't party in vain, dirty like we don't bathe. Don't have no pride and no shame. I don't care who call them in name. Chant it again. Ruction! Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, yo why? Last time that I check, we just mash up all fit. Last time that I check, whole party get wrecked. Last time that I check, everybody in sweat. Last time that I check, only police on
The roof is on fire. We don't wanna water, let it burn, let it burn. The roof is on fire. Call 911, the party burn down, the party burn down, the party burn down. Somebody call the fire truck. The party burn down, the party burn down, the party burn down. Somebody say, boy, eat again. We march on the street again. I'm up on the speaker them. I feel to compete again. It's heat again. We march on the street again. I feel to compete again.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Hey, 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 hey. Catch the bumper, girl. Turn around, drop the thing right now. Girl, go down, walk the bumper now. On the ground, what we tell them now. And let's wine and then let's stop. And let's walk in and then let's shout. Now just walk up the thing like mad. I love when you behaving bad. No, down on the ground, girl. Show me what you got. 6:30, girl. Show me what you got. Walk up the thing, girl. Show me what you got. Bend over now and catch. Wine, wine, push that thing and make it twerk. Drop that thing right down to the dirt. Jiggle up your booty and make it work. Jiggle up your booty and make it work. Rub up your blouse and skirt for me pants and shirt and twerk. And let's wine and then let's stop. And let's walk in and then let's stop. Now just walk up the thing like mad. I love when you behaving bad. Put your hands up for me. Take a wine, let me see. And get ready to wild out, come along, sing with me. Wild out, wild out, wild out. Tonight we going wild out. Get ready to go. Bring that wine to the ring. What type of what you want down to the ground? What type of what you want? Purple heart, mahogany green heart. What type of what you want? What type of what you want? And let it go. Back up on the wood. Back up on the wood. And say this what is mine. What is mine? Back up on the wood. And back up on the wood. And say this what is mine. Yes, boy, this what is mine. Girl, take a wine if you know that you're ready. Shake up behind if you know that you're ready. Roll waistline if you know that you're ready. Girl, you know you don't play. Push it right back to your man if you're ready. Bring out the tongue and bring it up when you're ready. Work up the bumper now if you're ready. Girl, bend over right there and let me see you wind up. And let me see you grind up. And let me see you shake that bumper down to the ground and climb up. Now let me see you wind up. And let me see you grind up. And let me see you walk and go down and shake all around and climb up. Now push. Right now. Girl, work that thing. Shake up your bumper, roll it. Right now. Rotate that thing. Break it off and control it. Right now. Girl, wiggle that thing. Jiggle it up and then turn it. Right now. Vibrate that thing. Show me how you're going to work it.
I went a little bit overboard, but I'm sure you
Hey,
guys
listen,
don't
I
mind.
was not complaining.
No such thing as overboard when you're playing.
Oh man, I felt like we hit all different parts of the islands, different parts of the states. It was, thank you. That's all I got to say.
I was trying to chill, but I ended up dancing and shit.
Well, you saw me. I didn't
Nice.
leave the camera because I was enjoying the music.
Yeah, I was supposed to play on tomorrow night actually, but since I'm not gonna play tomorrow night, I thought I'd just play tonight. So that was
Hey,
just a little sample.
that's all I got to say. Hey, no problem. Thank you,
I
thank
ain't
you,
mad
thank you,
about it.
thank you. So, brother, you good to get this next question, or you want me to do it?
I got you covered, man.
All right, go for it. I already put it up.
Which one you put up? Okay.
Number 2.
Yep. Do men like sexually aggressive women? I can speak for this man. Yeah, but hold on though. There's a big time but. That shit is aggressive when you're pretty. That is annoying when you're not good looking. Like you can't not be a pretty. You can't be like if you're ugly and you're doing it. It's like come on, yo. Like you can't take a hint when you're ugly. When you're pretty, hell yeah.
Yo, that is hilarious.
I'm just saying. Becky, do
just
men
put
like sexually aggressive women? I want to hear Becky jump on this because she's talking about it already.
She's not a man.
Yeah, you get it. That's a man's question.
Let's let the guys answer, and then we'll flip. How about we flip? Well, fuck it. Whatever.
I have somebody that's gonna answer. I have a male that's gonna answer.
Okay,
let's.
let's.
Wait, let me ask the question.
So, do men like sexually aggressive women?
Do men like sexually?
I mean, it all depends, though. You feel me? It all depends.
It depends on what?
Like, it can't be she just mad crazy trying to rip my shit off. Yo, trying to smack my ass and shit. Like, you know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But aggressive in terms of like, she telling me, you know, she talking to me, like telling me she want me to do this and do that. And you know what I'm saying? Taking control in that way, just not fully aggressive like she runs shit. Hell no.
Come here.
So you don't want to like you cooking food and she just grab you to pull you over to her.
Nah, I'm fucking with that. You feel me? That's but it got different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? It got the real extreme. Like
so let me ask you that. So let's say you're in the club, right? Doing your thing. You somewhere on Memorial Drive in whatever fuck up spot, right? And a gal coming on to you and she aggressively trying and pursue you for the night. Does it make a difference if she pretty or if she ugly?
I mean, nah. To be real with me, it don't matter if a girl shooting her shot. You feel me? I respect shotty off the rip, anyways. That you try and pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing if you pretty or ugly. If I ain't fucking with you, then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
I fuck with him.
As long as you don't smack your ass, that's all you ask.
Yeah, like can't be too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some girls will be tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you. Swear there's the nigga.
Nah, we appreciate your input. We definitely appreciate
it, bro.
All right, bless it.
Bless.
DJ Geronimo, what's your thoughts?
So, I don't mind you doing your thing, enjoy yourself, but at the end of the day, bro, I prefer a more submissive woman than a bossy one because we gonna fight. Be straight up, we gonna fight. It is what it is, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, and if you're into that kind of thing, then you know, it is what it is. But I'm more attracted to submissive and not really trying to show me you the boss and shit because that's gonna get physical, real physical. So
like WWF type of style.
Yeah, somebody might end up with a black eye or something. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to be the aggressor?
I'm used to being the aggressor, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's a balance. You want a balance.
If you know there's something that you want to do, I don't oppose to it, but I'm just saying watch what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like not too aggressive because I mean.
Like what's considered too aggressive? Give us an idea. Like what to you is considered too aggressive? Because everybody has different levels.
if I'm trying to do something and you trying to stop me because you want to do something, like, and it depends on what it is that you're trying to do.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I can't think of it right now. I can't pinpoint something right now, but like, I guess because I'm more into the pleasing part.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess in letting you have your way, that's also pleasing to you as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just what I'm used to. I'm just used to being the one doing the thing.
So like, let's just give an example. Like, let's just say that you prefer being an aggressive, but like, let's just say like she's always like, you guys are walking and then she'll just grab you up. Like when I say grab you up, like pull you by your waist, your belt. Like let's say you got pants on and she pull you by the belt and be like, let's go. Like, is that too aggressive for you?
Nah, that's not what I'm considering aggressive. I mean,
All right, that makes a
that's
difference.
just that's like.
But you understand where I'm coming from though, right?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get that. I mean, I was actually thinking like more, more physical shit, like, the slapping and choking and
Oh no
other
no
stuff.
no no. Nah, when we talk about being aggressive, we talk about like the pursuit, like a motherfucker's like like you in the club and the chick's trying to fucking grab your dick, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. See that? Nah, you're gone too far now.
Right, exactly.
No. Actually, that happened one time. Like, I was in New York and like this white girl that I've been on a cruise with a long time ago. We met up in New York and like she got drunk and shit and trying to shove her hand down my pants and shit. I literally like put my hand in her throat and I was like, yo, like back the fuck up, like the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a time and place for everything, and where we wasn't the place for that shit. So I
So
wasn't with that.
What about if she's smacking your butt?
I ain't got no problem with that. You can smack my butt. Shit, I'll tell you.
But
Do it
if
again.
I'm in the junction, I'm walking by. You're gonna be smacking my ass right now. You can joke around. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go get us some shots. You be like, yo, hurry up and come back and smack my ass. I'm with my girl, but you ain't gonna just be emasculating me all night.
I'm gonna do it, and you better be joking because if you ain't, you gonna be in for a surprise later on. So, but I'm gonna go get that drink.
EPMD said like, yo, you smack me and I smack you back.
Word.
Yo, that is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Geronimo, you went to a whole nother level. I was like, whoa, no, we don't mean beat. Hey,
that's what I was thinking. I didn't know.
That's why I rephrased it, to kind of give you ideas. But I mean,
nah, they got some crazy chicks want to choke you, punch you, all kind of crazy shit. Nah, I ain't having that.
No, but there are some women though that'll do them things to you, and come up to you in a party and grab your wood. But more checking your temperature. Then let's make sure that who you is, who you know what I'm saying. I've had that happen to me in a cooler fair. Just walk up and I was like, "Fuck you, trying the man." But I didn't. They expect men to jump away. I was like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Especially when you got those gray sweatpants on this season.
Yeah, well, the gray sweatpants, they don't have to check. They don't have to read check.
Oh, gosh. So what about you, Mr. No Filter? You like aggressive women or not?
Oh, I answered that already. Yeah, I don't mind as long as you if you're ugly and aggressive. Like I don't mind the love. Look, I don't mind the love, but I'll let it be known like real easy. Like, I appreciate it. I would lie and be like, I'm in a really solid relationship. If I was single, I'll be nice about it. If you get too out of hand, I'll be like, yo, listen, come here, let me tell you something real quick. You got one more time to do that bullshit. I'm gonna treat you like a dude in here. But if it's a good-looking girl, even if I'm in a relationship, I don't like that shit at all. Don't even put me in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because now somebody may see. Now I got to go answer questions for something I didn't even do.
Yeah.
And that's not cool. Like imagine being out and a woman is overly aggressive to you on a night when Pretty Lucian hasn't come. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to play your cards really right because this person would not take the hint that no. So when I said I'm saying it as a person, like if I was single and a woman was aggressive to me and she was, I'd be like, shit, fuck it. Although sometimes that can put you off. You could be like, shit, is she do this? Is she a man eater? Like does she go around everywhere she goes? I want this motherfucker, get him and fuck him. Like what is she doing that 3 times a week? Is that once a month? How often are you just going and taking the dick? Was it pretty or ugly?
A good point to bring up is if you're doing that shit with me one on one, personal, it's something personal.
different.
That's one thing. But if you're doing that shit in front of people and you're trying to like embarrass me and shit, bro, you gonna get you. It's not gonna work out well.
Facts.
Not for you. That
Yeah.
shit, I do not take embarrassment well. No.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I'm personal, so it's different being aggressive in private versus in public. Like, if you ain't my girl, even if you my girl, like, there's certain things that I'd rather just be at home. I mean, there's a certain level of aggression. Like, I'm definitely with you. Like, don't grab my ass. Like, I'm not like, I'm just telling you, like, I tell you plenty of times, yeah, that's one thing. Just don't go behind me and squeeze my ass. Like, that's not cool. Like, don't do that.
But being Mr. Wasteland too, in a cool effect, if
It
you
happens.
start whining, there's a motherfucker who will just come and grab you. I've seen it.
Yeah, and that's especially being in a relationship, that's you do stuff, you dance it, and then that gets you in trouble when you're not even doing something. So that's another story. But I don't mind a semi-aggressive woman. I don't want to, like, you can't just be like just grabbing my shirt, like, like if we home and that's different, I can change my shirt. But like we in public and you trying to grab my shirt and like let's go, like, and just like DJ Geronimo. So like if you're making a scene, like, yeah, I don't want people knowing my business,
I get that. It's a certain level, but if I'm like, if I'm in a cool effect with my girl, and she comes up and grabs me, she's like, yo, fuck, let's go to the car right now, or let's be out. I like that kind of aggression. Let's roll. Hey, fellas, I'm gonna see y'all later. Tell me how the fet went. I might come back. I might not.
I mean, nobody. I don't think anybody has any objection with that. I wouldn't have an issue with that. So I'm just saying, like if you in a place where you can't do something, and it's just a time. It's a right place and time for stuff. And if it's a bad time that you're doing it, yeah, I'm not gonna be cool with that. That's just me.
Gotcha.
So let's flip the script, ladies. Chicka. Ladies, do y'all aggressive?
Hold on. I want to ask Becky because I have a feeling that Becky can be aggressive at times. I want to know what her response is for men when she
Facts.
How you know facts?
I just called you out. See, look.
He talking about facts, so Oh, hang on. So you asking me the question?
What is the reaction you get from guys when you approach them aggressively?
Okay, I don't approach nobody aggressively. First of all,
we don't believe you. Nobody in here believes you. The dude in the background said you can be aggressive. We heard that. Let's just be real. There's no filter.
Feisty, full of attitude.
Let me speak for myself.
Come on, Becky.
No, you're doing a lot of delaying. Go ahead.
I feel attitude. I feisty, yeah, but I don't just things that I have done. Let me talk about things that I've done. Okay, so like I was just talking about walking in the club and I smacking somebody ass and grabbing dicks. I've done that. Like I'll walk up to you and grab your dick. Yes, I'll do that. I've done that. I slapping on the ass and all that. Done that.
How was the reaction when you did it?
They just give me a crazy look and be like, what the fuck? You don't give me a crazy look.
You do it to women. I was about the dudes.
No. Is dude I talking about? Me talking about a girl? I grab up with my honey. What happened? Some dude really ain't for the ass shit. Like, don't fucking touch my ass. And somebody don't watch you like you crazy. Either you like it or you don't like it.
Yo.
Some other aggressive stuff. I want to be able to take control. I want to be able to choke you and do stuff like that. Just let me do me. Let me just choke you off right quick. Let me put a gun to your head. I'll be like, I'll shoot you, but I ain't really gonna shoot you. Just let me do that.
There we go. That's
type crazy.
Geronimo, you can take over real quick. We need to get that drop, and that's my sibling.
No, it's like crazy like that, but anything other than that.
Nothing serious other than putting like a gun to their head and telling you to go shoot
Yeah, but
them.
I ain't gonna get a gun. I ain't get nothing in the head. I ain't gonna get a gun cock. Just let me put it to him. Let me and just
Yeah,
let me
but
take
nothing.
control.
But besides that, nothing serious, right?
Yeah,
Just little light stuff.
just little light stuff like that.
You 730.
Something like. I like stuff like that. Like I want to cock up your legs like sometimes.
My mother's cut with lady are still and behave, and when you see a guy get the fuck off.
But I want to be able to like. I don't know if this gonna sound right, but I want to be able to cock up your legs.
What?
Oh my god.
Like you know the two of them like this, you know. I want to be able.
Dude,
I want to do some shit like that, but me and you gotta be like real serious for me to do some shit like that.
So you've never done that before, I take.
I've done it with who allowed me to do it. You know, everybody ain't down for whatever, but
yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Whoever down for whatever, then it be some.
There's some dudes who like that aggressive shit.
Yeah, I guess somebody. So yeah.
All right, so let's flip the script since we got you. How do you feel about men being aggressive to you? Is that something that?
So when I was talking about men being aggressive towards me, what kind of aggression we talking about? So let's get some specific.
So this is
about certain things.
This is pre going to the bedroom. So this is like in public. This is like you at a party. You're in a family gathering. Is there a certain place you got a carnival?
I like to do wild shit at family gatherings. I like to do like some wild crazy shit, like just be like say some slick shit in your ear. I'll steal you off. I'll be like, hope nobody see, but if somebody see, oh well, I'll be like, so you don't give me this thing tonight or why? Like I'll do some shit like that. I don't care what the fuck we that. I'm gonna be in charge. I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta get popping from before we get to the house. We might not even make it to the house. Shit.
So you in the junction, right? And you chose this dude. You like the dude.
Mm-hmm.
You go to walk away, like I'll be right back. You're like, no, you won't. Bring your ass back over here and hold on to you.
Hold on to me.
Because I want to tap into that other side of you. That's why I asked if it's somebody you're rocking with for the night, you like him. And he gets aggressive. Like you just met, he's like, nah, you ain't come here.
If I reckon with he and he been aggressive like that, yeah. But when he pull me back, he better do something to me. Not just pull me and tell me you ain't going. He better pull me back and be like, grab my ass, grab my conny, kiss me. Don't just grab me and tell me ain't going nowhere, and then you ain't add a little. You got to tap it. You got to put the ice in on the pole. Don't just pull me like you own me. No, you got to pull me and be like,
That's be a reason. So hold on, just so y'all know, for the people who do, some people may or may not know, the conny is the vagina, the boom boom,
the mukum flower,
the mukum flower.
The mukum flower.
M is for mukum flower.
M is for mukum flower. Yes.
Right. Becky, where you going? Or where you coming from?
Work. I coming from work.
Okay.
But I'm not. I coming from work. I made a stop and then I going home.
Okay.
But this is not an aggressive. This is not an aggressive stop. This is an aggressive stop. It's like, hey, how you doing? Okay, nice meeting you. Bye.
That is hilarious.
Damn, looked at him and said it too. Shit. Don't go nowhere. Yo, Brian, are you jumping on to talk with us tonight? I'm gonna take that as a no. Jerome, were you about to say something? No. I was hoping to get another dude's opinion. Iron Sheep. I'm not sure if you're able to talk. Or
Yo,
if you're...
yo,
Oh, there you
T.
go, Ryan.
I can jump in, but not right now. I'll jump in a bit later. Maybe next topic.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear what you have to say on this, but that's cool.
All right, cool.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh shit! All right, that's what's up. My earpiece is charging. I didn't know. I never tried the microphone. Yo, yeah, the aggressive thing is cool, but not the dominatrix thing or nothing like that. More so like you know, like a woman going for what she want, like shooting her shot. Yeah, that's cool. I'm with that. Yeah, I'm all about that. That's even better actually. Like that just clears it up. Let's just put it in the air.
Copy that.
A woman should go for what she want. I'm gonna do it. So you know what I mean. It's nice when a woman do it. It's attractive.
What would you consider to be too aggressive?
I think like Geronimo mentioned, like certain things in public or depending on the setting. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like certain settings, it's like it's you know, it could be too much. But beyond that, I mean, like I say, like any kind of, you know, shit. I guess it's hard to even. Yeah, like I like a submissive thing. So, or, you know, you put it out there like that. What you want to do, that's cool. I could take it from there. You know what I mean? But if you know, it's not no aggressive woman. Not like a I can't explain it. Like not like
Grace Johnson.
Yeah. That's too much. That strange shit.
That's strange shit.
That's strange.
That's probably the best example of what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's too much.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm saying because I want to feel like
I'll fight Grace Jones. I'll
Right.
fight that bitch like a man, bro.
or
Sanjay?
or maybe might just shit fuck around and you know what I'm saying, maybe you meet something like that and you fuck around and break her. You know what I mean? And then all of the submissive nature comes up out of her. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before too. Like all of the women, you know what I mean? Like women because like we from New York, Tars and we from New York, and New York is home to some very aggressive women.
They are.
Like you could be like, yo, what's up? And bitch be like, what's up, nigga? Like the fuck? Like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And depending on how you treat them, depending on how you fuck them, you know what I mean? They'll do what I learned this in the class I took in college, that, you know, a woman will start doing girl. You know what I mean? Like things, like different things that women do, like, you know, play with their hair, just start being more soft, more feminine, more submissive, more, it's what they call quote unquote doing girl. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, in New York, it's like it's literally like a dog fight. If you ever see dogs mate, the women or the bitch is very aggressive towards the man. Like, get the fuck off me. They'll even like bite at each other and shit. But then, you know, as the man establishes his, you know, alpha nature or whatever, his type A personality, like with that, he will, the woman will relent, or the bitch will relent. I gotta say bitch, I guess, whatever, either or. The female will relent, and you know, she'll turn around and, you know, and then the male mounts her, and especially in New York, that's what it felt like. It was like, it was kind of like a dog fight, like they like checking your temperature, like, because they don't want to be with no bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that, like literally like a dog, like dogs mating. I hate to put it like that, but it is. And then after you, I guess, like kind of pass the test, and you know, shit, then you can have your way, really. You know,
like a woman in New York, you approach a woman in New York, they'll like be like, so what's up? You trying to fuck or what? You're like, wait, what? Hold on now.
Right. And then a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, some men, I guess, that's not for them, or they won't know how to respond to it, and then the woman will look at that as like, you know, like the nigga lame. You know what I'm saying? But
like a turn off.
Yeah. But it's almost like a vetting process.
That's usually dudes who need a second chance in sex.
Yeah. But like I say, and that's one of the things I noticed when I first came down here, or anytime I left the 5 boroughs, at any point, going to Florida, going to coming down to Atlanta, visiting, and then also now living, it's like women was just like much more sweet, like much more like approachable and easier to speak to, like from the gate. You know what I'm saying? You could just be like, "Hey, what's up?" And next thing you know, it's like you're like, "Oh shit, my pants are off. Oh shit, I'm fucking." You know what I mean? Yeah. From the time I left the city, man, I couldn't believe it. I could not
That
believe
is
how
hilarious.
I thought all girls were like that. All when I was a kid, and then when I became an adult in New York, I thought all women were like that. No, that's not the case. Nah, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Down here, man, all you gotta do is say hi. I'm not lying to you. It's amazing. But
Atlanta's a trip.
yeah. So as far as the aggressive thing goes, and because we grew up in that, you know, like I guess I took a liking to it, I guess. So I guess I do like it, but again, not that dominatrix shit, not that crazy shit that like you find in like the dark corners of the internet, like scrolling through thumbnails on porn and just see like some, and you're like, oh, what is this clip? And it's like some dude getting, and the broad's like kicking him in the nuts. Like, nah, none of that. Like none of that. There will be none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then once the sex thing go down, that aggressive shit, you know, that shit goes out the door too. It's like, she's gonna have to be the she taking blows, you know what I'm saying? She wanna ride some dick or whatever, that's fine, but she gonna take some blows. That's what we came to do. That's what I came to do, and I ain't gonna see it no other way.
Copy that.
Or else ain't gonna be no second chance. Ain't gonna be no one more chance for that. Going back to that last point y'all were talking about earlier.
Homegirl Lou.
I'm here. I'm just, in my hair right now. So
Okay, I was just gonna say we hadn't, you stepped away, so it was like, okay, we didn't know if you wanted to kind of jump in on this.
listen, I look pretty freaking crazy right now. Anyway, so that was preached. That was the speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga hit. Yo, you hit it on the head. However, everyone's a little bit different because, like, I don't mind being aggressive. Like, I will purposely be aggressive towards a dude just to see, like someone said, matching temperature. I'm gonna do that because if you can match that shit, then I know it sounds weird, but I know that. All right, let me bow down. Let me back out a little bit because I know he got it. Like he's able to be that type of rough. Like I like roughness, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but I just need to know that you have it in you. Because if I approach you crazy and you back out, nah, my nigga, I'm not fucking with you. Like I'm not fucking with you. Like how can I be more aggressive than you? And I mean, it's maybe just not your personality, but to each his own, and that's just what I like. So
I don't mean to cut you off, but some women like to be more aggressive. Some women want a submissive man. So some of the women that are doing that, they actually looking for that type of dude, I guess. But
right.
Most women, it's like they want to know if they with a man. They you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's like how you are. You want to know you with, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's my reasoning of being aggressive, I guess. And especially like if I know you from afar, then it's just like it's a game to me, honestly. Like, oh, where are you from? Top? All right, bet. Like, let's see what happens here. Like, okay, who's gonna win? Like, I don't know. To me, this is just a whole fucking joke. Sometimes, majority of the time. Not now, I guess, with life, but whatever. So yeah, I will purposely be aggressive towards a guy just to check his temperature and see where he stands with himself. You know, you gonna put up with this shit? You gonna sit a bitch down? Like, I don't care if it even gets to the point where it's like, you was interested, but because I was too aggressive, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. Next, there's plenty more out there. As far as a dude being aggressive towards me, I mean, I'm gonna play it right back. So even trade. Too aggressive, like, I don't know, it's too aggressive. Depending on the situation and where we at. Cause I like that shit. Like, I don't mind, like, yeah, I'm like hard on the outside, soft in the middle, I guess, whatever. But I have no problem. And it's so hard for me to personally find somebody for me to be submissive to. So once I see that, like, I open up and I'm like, oh, okay, you got it, then we straight. But I don't know on the too aggressive part. Like, you ain't gonna grab me by the pussy, nigga. I'm gonna grab you right back in the dick. Like, what's up?
Lou, I seen a meme. It was like it was a dude choking on a woman, right? And she was like smiling like that, she was enjoying it.
That is me.
Yeah, and it said when he's choking you, and then the next clip of the meme was like, but then he says, "Didn't I tell you to shut the fuck up earlier?" And her face changed, like, "Oh shit."
Oh, you can still probably tell me that shit, and I'll be like, oh, okay. Well,
Not
you
if
can
he's
let
trying
go,
to
you
kill-
can let
not
go
if-
of me now. I got
Maybe he's
it.
trying to kill you.
You know?
So if you're vibing with the dude, he can in the club, like y'all are vibing, he can just do some shit like that, just grab you by the pussy.
And I don't know him?
Like y'all just met, y'all are vibing, y'all are in the club, y'all are vibing.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
But
Like,
if
I
it was
don't
like
even
your
like,
man
no,
or whatever.
right. Unless it's my dude, like I came there with you type shit. Like maybe. But I don't know. I'm weird when I go out though majority of the time because a lot of people are like, oh well, why don't you smile? Like, my nigga, you ain't give me nothing to smile for. Get the fuck out my face. Try to like touch me on my wrist. Don't fucking touch me, dog.
So explain to me what you were talking about, what scenario when you just said like they'll grab me by the pussy, I'll grab him by the dick. You just said that. Who are you speaking? Like what type of situation?
Like if a dude was to do that, like whether I came there with him or like whether let's say I don't know him. Simple as that. I don't know him and he grabbed me by my pussy, I'm wringing that dick off. Taking it off. Clean.
After that. Oh, okay.
Like we thumping after that. Fuck that.
Okay, that's what you meant. I was trying to make sure I understood whether it was a match your energy or fuck that, we got beef.
Nah, we thumping.
After that. All right, well, fellas, just in case y'all ever decide to try to grab her by the punani, I would probably not do it because she'll fight you, and you might not be ready for that.
she might give you an elbow by accident.
That nigga end up in a whole grave. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, you might want to sleep in the club that night.
You know.
JP, Joe, does your homie Tick want to jump on this conversation?
He's on mute.
I know.
Nah, he's checking on his points right now.
Copy that.
But yeah, he definitely want to jump on.
Okay, we'll pause. Cool. We'll get back to him in a second.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, your signals are going a little crazy there, so. All right, we'll holler back.
So let's ask some of the other females, see what their thoughts are.
Yes, sir.
Who you want to call on?
Your pick.
Let's ask.
That was just my guess.
Cosgrove is this big, so everybody will vote as aggressive.
Really?
The little one's always feisty, but you know how that goes.
Mom, am I lying? Everybody
what?
you aggressive.
No, that is not true.
Just so little in the city.
That is not true. No, sir. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. What's the question?
Do you like women? Oh well, this is meant to men. Do you like sexually aggressive women? So for women, do you like sexually aggressive men?
Like, if we're in the bedroom and we're being aggressive, like, yeah, it's intensifying. But if I just met you, I will cut you. Hell no.
Man,
you ain't gonna be aggressive nowhere with me. I don't know you. You touch me, you're gonna lose balls. My pet peeve is walking through a club and somebody grabs me. Oh, Jesus, my boy. Let me not get started on that. That's my pet peeve. Don't grab me, don't pull me, don't tug on me. I'm not your property. Don't touch me. If you're trying to get my attention, there's different ways to get my attention. But you grabbing me, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not gonna
Everybody
like the
out there
outcome from it.
listening, if Pretty Lucian gives the look, we are all coming. Just a heads up. She gives the. Just know what's about to happen.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Yeah, that's somebody I don't know, and the aggressiveness, or yo, let me come and talk to you. First of all, who are you talking to? Because I know you're not talking to me.
Obviously,
Like,
they are.
the hell they're not. Because trust me, the look they're gonna get, or the lack thereof, the response they're gonna get from me.
So,
Like,
have you ever acted in a very aggressive way towards a man?
no.
You've never been sexually aggressive?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just wrong. I just assumed that every now and then A1 got tossed around like he'll lay the fuck down.
Really? No.
Take his shit off.
You are crazy. No, sir. Not at all.
Hey, Warren Villa.
Yeah, hold on one second. Hold on one second, Tick.
All right.
Make sure Pretty Lucian is done.
I'm through.
Yeah, she's
I ain't got nothing else to say. I already made my point. Don't touch me or you're gonna get cut. That's about it.
Don't cut me.
You only said cut because you're on YouTube.
Exactly. You know me. I pick my words very wisely.
I like y'all background, man. I love that shit.
I pick my words wisely.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, love bug.
Yeah, I put my background up.
Put the background on.
Hey, your signal's horrible. Yo, you can hear me?
Mine?
Yeah. A1, you're on mute, brother.
Let's see.
Yo, Tick, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, wherever you at, just stay that spot because when you move, it has a delay. Just to let you know.
Okay, I'm on Joe's phone, but I'm subscribing everything to my phone. I'm already subscribed.
All right, so switch on over and then you can answer the question.
Okay, bet.
All right.
All right.
All righty. Let's see.
Let's ask another female. Who you want to ask?
Auntie Yathine. I'm joking.
I'm about to say.
Well, there's only two. There's only one other woman. She's two people at the time, at the moment. Sylvia.
Oh, she's here? Oh, there
yeah.
she goes.
Sylvia, you gonna jump in on this? Sylvia, like hell.
She ain't know. Mrs. Sweeney.
Hey.
What's
and
going on?
I'm not on here twice. I'm on here once.
You are Mrs. Sweeney and you are Sweeney.
No, I am just Mrs. Sweeney.
Oh, cool. The homie's on. Does he want to talk?
Probably not.
Let him know I feel his pain.
But for me to answer the question, there's a difference between sexually assertive and aggressive. I am a nay on aggressive, but I appreciate assertive.
Okay.
That is pretty much it. Like I'm like Pretty Lucian. I don't like being grabbed unexpectedly. It's my personal space. I take it as a threat. So aggressive is a no for me, but I definitely love me some assertion on both sides.
Okay.
When you say both sides, what do you mean? I also like to be assertive. There is a two-way street.
Okay.
But I will not be aggressive because I believe in, treating people the way you want to be treated, and I don't like people being aggressive with me.
So if you're in a relationship, well, you're married, so let's put it like that. You're not aggressive to your husband?
No, I will not aggressively do anything to my poor husband. No.
Poor husband. But how do you know he may not like it?
No.
Because he's from the VI. Because he's from the VI.
It could be from wherever he wants it to be, but you have to understand there is balance in everything. And in our relationship, I am 6 foot and he is 5'8". I will not be aggressive.
So you don't smack him on the butt?
No, he is like you. No. No, I have been with him for almost 17 years and it's still a no.
You don't like pick him up and sit him on the counter and tell him what he did wrong?
Hell fuck no. You remember, I think we were playing on a meme about that firework? Like there will be no aggressiveness towards my male figure. He is still the man in the relationship.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of a balance. That's all.
Like I said, like I just assertive, not aggressive. There is a difference. Like, during sex, there are things that escalate. That's, we're already in that state, but you're not just gonna be walking up to me and grabbing me by my neck and slamming me on the wall. I know some people are into that. I am not that people.
Got you. You might get an elbow.
It's gonna be more than an elbow.
No, I got you. I got you.
I don't like, how people will be online and they have memes about men telling them to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down and they wet. I am not wet. You are dead. I am not into that. No.
Copy that one.
Nope.
Copy that.
Had one, don't need one. I'm good.
Seem like the women are very aggressive when it comes to that. It's almost like
don't like being disrespected unless disrespect has been, invited.
No, I get you. But I guess you got to know the person that you with, because if that person lets you know that that's the type of person that they are, that's one thing. But
if y'all have that level of trust and y'all know like that's a thing between you, then fine. But no.
Pineapples.
I'm not into that domestic violence type shit. No, that's not for me.
DJ Geronimo said pineapples. Yeah, you gotta always have a password, a safety word.
Or mangoes.
Mangoes is not a safe word in my house.
Some of us prefer the
mangoes. You say mangoes in my house, shit just went to the next level.
Oh gosh, no, that's that. Well, thank you for your input. We definitely appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Yep.
Definitely appreciate.
Hey Sylvia, you want to try jumping on this topic now, or you staying out of it?
I'll jump in.
Okay. Did you hear the topic?
Yeah, I don't like aggressive, but it depends, with what circumstances. I'm not aggressive though.
Okay.
But it depends if I'm with someone and, we're in the bed. I don't mind.
Okay.
To a limit, of course.
What would be considered the limit? A1 look like he want to ask questions, but he's holding back. You look like.
Well, I mean,
what's the limit like?
You are with Mr. No Filter, so I mean, I'm just trying to understand the logic. But go ahead.
I mean, Taj can chime in. I mean, we've been, aggressive with each other. It depends on, the circumstances, the mood. If you spice up things, things can get a little spicy.
I like how she said a little spicy.
So yeah.
Okay. So you said that you're not aggressive. So are you assertive?
Assertive. I would say assertive. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you ever been aggressive towards a man?
No.
No. Okay.
It seemed like most of the women, besides Miss Becky.
Becky is a fucking lady. All she did was pull a gun, A1. It's no biggie.
I know.
Yeah, nothing serious.
Nothing biggie.
Wait.
Nothing biggie. Where you going? Nowhere. Wait for
She don't go over the top like, she A little gun to the head. Ain't nobody never died from that.
Right. It's not loaded. Stop fucking tripping.
In actuality, that is not true. Just a couple months ago, a chick got shot from doing that kinky shit with a gun.
Really?
Well, you see what happened is, I wouldn't have it loaded. I wouldn't be. I don't want to be on some crazy shit like having my gun.
She didn't say it wasn't loaded. She said she didn't have one in the chamber. Pay attention to the details, boys and girls. I heard that part. I was like, oh shit.
From the time Becky I stopped dancing, I stopped listening. Okay? You don't have to listen, you have to watch.
If Becky was on mute from the time Becky was wearing, just know it's about to be some shit.
All right. So Sylvia, kind of trying back over to you. So you're assertive. What would be like if you didn't know the guy, he was in a club or he was out and about? Like, what's too aggressive?
Oh no, absolutely not.
What's too aggressive like if you're out?
I don't really. I mean,
If he was in the library or walking in the mall.
no, I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be. No, absolutely not. I'm very serious too, so. Yeah, I don't think anyone will approach me.
I will cut you. Oh gosh. So they would otherwise have to come to you as a gentleman. That's what I'm getting from most of the women.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Just so y'all know, Mr. No Filter is just part of me. I am a gentleman.
Yes, you are.
That is awesome. Well, that is awesome. So with that being said, DJ Geronimo, I know you're supposed to play on Saturday.
I have a segment. I have the segment tonight. I have the DJ segment tonight.
You have a DJ segment?
Uh-huh.
You got the music?
You must have been drinking because your equipment is not set up to play clear.
It's gonna play. I have one song to play.
So why don't you tell your brother to play the song?
The song is not. He don't have the song.
All right. So, you want to play the song?
You don't want to hear the song? I just tell him.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, play the song.
Play the song.
Okay.
So we're gonna have you play the song, and then DJ Geronimo's gonna tune in right after you.
Okay, good. Do the first one that you do. Okay.
Yo, he's the rapper and you try to get me to hear his song. I'm gonna tell him if he's trash or not.
No, yeah, right. I tell you the one the real critics. Look, the real critics here. So we on.
How many bars he got?
I ain't gonna. I tell him if he has sound like shit.
They ready?
Yeah, they ready. But let it point it and think. I clear my throat like I doing that thing. Okay.
So how we gonna do this? We're gonna let you play it, and then DJ Geronimo's gonna come in right after.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
We ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
She said, I want it right now. I want it right now. She said, I want it right now. Hey.
That sounds like him on the beat.
I spit in the mouth, rock on the head. I'm in it deep, she moaning my ear. She touch her body and get excited. Round after round, she say don't get tired. I squeeze her pussy out like she tired. I got it locked like he in a flyer. She screaming out, baby, dick to fire. She screaming out, baby, dick to fire. Got her obsessed with me. She said, I want it right now. I want it right now. She said, I want it right now. I want it. Look, hey, say jump on his dick like a pogo. Make a movie GoPro. Want me stop? No. I already know. I love your body, want your energy. When I'm in it, you get the best of me. I wanna choke you while I'm mulling and say it too good, it got the walls spinning. I wanna see you coming back to back. Bend that ass over and just make it clap. I wanna see you suck and swallow that. Whatever I'm on, she say she on to that. The mama a demon. Hey, La mama turned into a demon. I spit in her mouth, grab on her head. I'm in it deep, she moaning my ear. She touch her body and get excited. Run after run, she say don't get tired. I squeeze her pussy out like she tired. I got it locked like he in the pliers. Hey. She said, I don't want it right now. I don't want it right now. I don't want it right now. Shawty, I don't want it right now.
It sounded good, brother. At least I can hear the lyrics. That I appreciate that.
So was that assertive or aggressive?
I want to hit right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep it 100, Becky. Don't ever do that shit on our show again. Next time, ask us ahead of time.
Got
I
it.
didn't even know this was gonna happen.
Nah, next time you could ask us ahead of time. That was a bit aggressive. That wasn't Geronimo, when you're ready.
Oh God.
I love to see the waves caress your body. Only
Yo, but he did sound good though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love to see the waves caress your body. We're always slipping away like we don't care about nobody. So take a pause for our cause, doing it just because. It's not every day God blesses us with a moment we could wonder of. Enjoy the stars, let's make it good. My God, we go turn off our phone and wonder of. Into the stars, we'll make it good. Now stop, and let me see you wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl, go down. Find this bad girl, wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl, go down. Don't stop, girl, wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl, go down. Two shots, just take a little sip. Go down, girl, go down. Like that, quantize it to every note. Got me singing murder, she wrote. Standing there with nothing to say. It's like the cat got my throat. Tears in my eyes when I see you, overflowing from my heart. I see it in every feature. How perfect you are, so let's just wonder of. Enjoy the stars, let's make it good. My God, we go turn off our phone and wonder of. Into the stars, we'll make it good. Now stop, and let me see you wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl. Find this bad girl, wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl, go down. Don't stop, girl, wine and dance. Go down, girl, go down, girl, go down. Two shots, just take a little sip.
When the lights go down and everyone's sleeping and there's no one around, girl, you know what I'm thinking. Whenever you finish with the clubbing, are you gonna come to the mansion? Are you gonna stop with the teasing? Baby girl, you know that I want some.
I just wanna wind your body. I just wanna wind your body down. I just wanna give you some love. I just wanna flex and put it down. Drop your guards, don't worry. Just a little wine, me, I beg you now. I just wanna wind your body. When the lights go down, wind your free wine to the ground. Wind your free wine to the ground. When the lights go down, bubble your free bubble to the sound. Bubble your free bubble to the sound. When the lights go down, love how your bump us around. Love how your bump us around. When the lights go down, time for you come put it down. When the lights go down.
Sexy in front of me. Must admit that I like what I see. The way you dance, when you whine, I just wanna come up from behind. And hold your body nice and close, and make sure everybody knows. Don't waste your time because she belongs to me. I said tonight I'm not drinking, but watching you girls got me thinking. And all of my friends, they are wasted. Can't
body like a gypsy. You work hard to make you getting tipsy. Body good up even though you had a pick me. Your baby daddy been trash, become history. Oh, if a man leave me, he gon' miss me. Can tell him how I got the sauce, it's a mystery. I don't want be with a man who try and fix me. I know another girl shoes can't fit me. Oh, I had a couple drinks at the bar. I bought to text if we then I go FIFA. I wonder if he done to do a quickie in the car. But he might tell the world that he been messing with a star. Oh, oh, tick, tick,
Tack, tick, tick.
I'm a girl, them coin, none of them stiff. You're pretty and you look good in your outfit. Smoking like a fire when you're out. If you bring that, then I got the A. I'll give you that, so bring that my way. I'll push that thing back, 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 back. I'll push that thing back, 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 back. If you bring that, then I got the A. I'll give you that, so bring that my way. I'll push that thing back, back, back. I'll push that thing back, 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 back.
When she ting down there, I swing down there. Girl, I'm me up and she night and day. Now let this go, now let this go, now let this go, now let this go. In front of everybody. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, conscience. In front of everybody. And pan you like, I know I suck and pan you like. Them go and think we sexy, nah. Them go and think we sexy, nah. The way I grip and pan you like, I know I hold and pan you like. Them go and think we sexy, nah. Them go and think we sexy. Listen to double M when I'm singing to you, girl. Yo, I am feeling, just feeling, see what I'm seeing. To try to hold it back. Tell me, baby, do you like it like that when I rock with you? Ooh, 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 girl, girl, let me take you to Toco Loco. When the sun go low, we could go and go, 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 girl, go, go. I'm talking hours and non-stop jam, jam, jam. You is a gem, let me take your hand, just come and go, 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 girl. She say I like the way you look at me, I'm screaming, baby. I love the way you hold my hands, I'm dripping, baby. The way you take me today, can't leave me like say I did mad. The way you carry me play, oh my God, it be like I did mad. Yeah, you burn me up, oh. Every day you are burning me up, oh. Yeah, you turn me up, oh. Anytime I look at you, you turn me up, oh. Yeah, you taking me up, oh. The way you want it, taking me slow. Yeah, you killing me, oh. So the things that you do, you are turning me. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. So my girlie, what's up? Yeah. Beggar, take it down, bend it down for me. Tell me I love the way you bend it down for me. Take it down, bend it down for me. Tell me I love the way you spread it down for me. Oh, you bend down, take it down for me. Telling me I like the way you take it down for me. Open up, take it down for me. Tell me I like the way you bend it down for me. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah. Oh my baby, what's up? Yeah.
My girl, you're sweet like pineapple, you're sweet like tangerine. And I have the sweetest piece of wine here for you. The way that you're giving me vibes, I just want you next to me. And I hear watching you all night, I love off your energy. All night, your waist moving. I see you know what you're doing. All night, your body talking. You think speaking my language, you have me like, oh Lord, oh. I'm feeling like I just went the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. You not trying to navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let me dive in, girl, don't make me wait. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right around again. Sail away, oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing.
Must be confusion in your mind. If you see, then you shall find, and you can call me. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. Woman, you called 10 times yesterday, 10 more again today. Think you can program but I live my own damn life. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family. Both a young handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple, yeah. Girl, you already have a man, but I can be yours sometime. Baby, call me sometime, not all the time. So, girl, you already have a man, but I can be yours. Baby, call me.
I don't know. All the girls them to the dance floor. I don't know. This one goes out to all of the girls and them in attendance right now. I hear wearing good up. I need you to come to the front. You're gonna take it down in a position. Tell your friend and them to hold your thing. I need your full compliance. Don't follow what I say. Girl, bend down, push back. Oh, girl, I like that. Bend down, push back. Oh, girl, I like that. Now this is the part where you take over, do whatever you want. Grab on your friend, them, grab on your girl, them. Show me your sexy dance. Rock and come in. Show me your sexy dance. Rock and come in. Show me your sexy dance. Rock and come in. Show me your sexy dance. Rock and come in. Show me your sexy dance.
Tell them to rock and come in. I mean, I gotta pull it lock and go in. Oh, if all the plan, stop and come in. And when you're ready, just rock and go, rock and go, rock and come in. Rock and come in. I mean, I gotta pull it lock and go in. Oh, if all the plan, stop and come in. And when you're ready, just rock and go, rock and go.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. She had the thing I love. And where she from, I don't know. Rock she waist and go low. Pick up the place like a dojo. So what you say? With the girl, will you come my way? Now what you do? I must get through. Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl, don't be shy. Hello. Yeah. So girl, I love how the way you blow my mind. Hold me tight and bring that wine. Hello. Lord, hey. Are you ready?
piece of fried chicken. Can bring the nookie for me anytime you want trip it. That's the perfect hole for me to rest my dick in. Tight and oily and tight. Your horn and your man out to spot. Get the key and breathe.
Red man,
breathe.
June, pressure bus ride.
I'm ready for carnival. Overnight, I'm done so carnival. Them say it don't fit me, 'cause I am a reggae artist. But make them want stay there. Them can't tie me in a basket. Me love the soca and it's no secret. Music from out of the feet I sleep in. The vibes can't done. Keep your negative energy out of the party. The night can't done. When the island girl them a wine up, you can't live. The place shell down. Party and nice, every flag a wave from. Take out your rag and wave it up. IR put a 2-1 in the air. Then we shout out, hey. The music so sweet it up me away. Fetting from night till it's on today. Carnival time, I'm asking up play. One mash up the place, just do it and done. Do it and done. Shut down the bar, just do it and done. Pull up on a girl, just do it and done. Tell the sound man, turn up the volume. Do it and done. Do it and done. Take out your rap, just do it and done. And in the air, just do it and done. No, no, the thief can't stop my fun.
All right, welcome back, motherfuckers. What's going on? Oh, look, Hesh is on. My mom jumped. I walked away for a second. Geronimo, you be attracting them, huh? Like, I feel like he's playing.
Listen,
Non-Willie. Peace. Sorry about that.
yes, sir. DJ Geronimo, blessings, brother, once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I guess we'll
All
get
right.
into this last one real quick.
All right, let's do it.
Don Willie, I feel like you knew we was gonna have this topic, and you decided to tune in.
What's the topic?
What do you consider an open relationship, and is it all just about sex?
Oh, damn.
You can go first too.
Oh, okay. Open relationship is having the I'm gonna say freedom, responsibility to your mate, but still to your own self, to be able to do the things that makes you happy without being disrespectful and being honest, being communicating, and doesn't always mean sex, because you can have a relationship with somebody, an intimate relationship with somebody else besides your mate, and still it doesn't have to be sex. So it could be a good friend, good female friend, for example. But still open. So it might be that you have a couple of people that you're in a relationship with. So as long as you communicate, as long as you honest about your desires, and you pay attention to each person's needs, and you are responsible enough, and you can actually handle dealing with other people's needs, because it's not easy dealing with just it's hard dealing with one person, but then you got to be that that rock for 2-3 other people. That's a task. Not many people can do that. So
Have you been in a situation like that before?
no, not willingly.
Okay.
Say that. As what I find is, as you're dating, you're dating one person, and then as you start getting feelings for one person, you start leaving other people off on the side.
Agree.
But sometimes you still have feelings for somebody else, and then you're still trying to maintain some type of relationship, and that's a hard thing to do. So.
Facts.
Unless you're in another country.
Well, you know, nowadays I'm gonna say I won't say that. I've run into several people who are not afraid of that experience.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
it's very common nowadays.
Yeah, we had Sylvia say, "Hell no." Oh,
But hold on.
God.
So my first question, Sylvia, since you spoke on it, what is considered an open relationship?
You fucking other people.
Okay,
But we
so that's
just-
what I said. Is it also for you an open relationship is all about sex?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I asked that is because I was watching some shit one day and they were talking about having an open relationship and it had nothing to even do with dating other people. It was being open to doing whatever, like you could kind of do what you want, meaning like you didn't have to discuss with your wife whether you were buying a new motorcycle or if you wanted to invest in property. Their relationship was open, like you can do you, I'ma do me. It wasn't even about sex. They actually said they were open about everything but sex. So that's why that's how I came up with the topic. So,
It can be sex or it can be intimacy with another person. So I'm not good with that shit. I don't like to share.
Intimacy with another person. What do you mean?
Intimacy.
Said I don't like to
with
share.
another
Showed your teeth
person.
and everything.
I don't like to share. What's mine is mine. Mm-hmm.
What's yours is mine. That's how it works, right?
Exactly.
Mine is mine. What's yours is mine. So take away the sex. First of all, what do you mean when you say like intimacy? What do you
mean? Intimacy, being close with someone else, the opposite sex in a not, I would say it can be in a flirty, non-sexual way too, but not really. It depends. There's like a borderline, like a thin line.
So like, am I allowed to still keep Mrs. Cosgrove as one of my closest? She is.
Of course.
I'm asking. Okay, no, I was just trying to get a feel for what you're saying. You know what I mean?
You're not like there's boundaries. There's boundaries. Like when the person wants to fuck, and you're crossing the line.
I got you. So if you know someone has an attraction, or someone has a certain type of feeling towards you, not even saying that they want to pursue you in that sexual manner, but they're attracted to you in some type of way, that's considered intimacy?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I just want to make sure we get the clarification. That's all. Okay.
I think some. Can I answer? I think some of the problem is what she just said is that she doesn't like to share because what's hers was hers. A lot of people have the idea that somebody else belongs to them. Nobody belongs to anybody. So the idea that you sharing or not sharing, I don't necessarily know is the case, but you're not somebody else's property and somebody else not your property.
Well, they say it's not yours, it's just your turn.
That's your turn. You are.
Well, I would say it's a matter of respect. I mean, I'm with Taj, so I'm not gonna want Taj to be with another person. There's gonna be boundaries and respect, and that's part of.
So like let's just say he had a good, someone that he knew he was cool with, and they wanted to go to movies, and you couldn't make it to the movies, and they were like, "Oh, let's go to the movies." You would be okay with that, or you wouldn't?
It depends.
You saw that.
Depends on the person.
Sorry, that was a good one.
That was a very good one. Yo, you said it, and I was like.
It depends on the person. Like if I know it's someone, okay, let's say this is a no filter.
Damn right.
So it's someone that he's fucked with, and I know, and we're very open about each other. I'm gonna go with this person, and I may be like, if I know there's nothing going on, like if I know, there's nothing there that's dead, I wouldn't mind. But if I know something is, something's fishy, then I'm gonna be like, fuck no, like what the fuck?
But my thing is, you should know your man.
Exactly, yeah.
So you should know that he can go out and know that he wouldn't jeopardize your relationship.
Yeah, true. I trust him.
But you just don't trust the other person.
The question is, why would some other female want to go out with him without you? That's
Well,
the
like I
first.
said, I said if she had to work or something, it was like look at. I mean, like we've done movie nights where we've gone all to the movie theaters, you know, to go watch Avengers or something like that. I'm just giving an example, you know, because we have gone out as a group to go to movies. Right now is a little bit different, but let's just say that you couldn't go, and he knew somebody that wanted to go, that been wanting to see the movie, and just so happened that you couldn't go, and they were planning on going to the movies,
He
but
can
just
go.
not
He can go.
the.
He knows what he got.
Just
So
me,
he's going.
so just me and this person, just me and like this person and I can go. Like I want to go see the new, like you said, the new Avengers movie, and they're like, hell yeah, I want to go see it too.
Yeah, there's, I have to trust you, so
Okay.
She got that.
One of the reasons I asked that because like ain't want to tell you like over the summer, me and Pretty Lucian will go out to get something to eat. But like, hey, let's go get this is what we feel like eating, and come back. It wasn't no big deal because I mean, everybody knows where they stand.
Yeah, but y'all are like family, so that doesn't count. That's like your sister.
Ain't nobody going that fucking way. Fuck that shit.
Like for me, if you uncomfortable asking me to go, that's a problem. If you feel uneasy about even asking, that's dead. Don't waste my time.
Don't ask him.
Don't waste
Me
your time.
nothing. You ain't going.
And still it's cool as shit because I would be like, hell fuck no. Y'all could go see the movies at the same time in a different theater. I don't give a fuck.
Why you gotta go in my man?
Right, you bond by yourself. You can watch a movie by yourself.
Yo, y'all women are hilarious.
Why you gotta go in my man? Why you gotta go in my man?
Well, I think
Sorry, still, we were trying to help you with this hot seat. I was being super sweet, a nice dude flick on her hair, like I trust him. I don't give a fuck. I trust you too. I trust you to go by your goddamn self.
Well, I think he's gonna go territorial. He knows. I think he's gonna go territorial.
Oh gosh, that is.
Why you gotta go in my man? Why you gotta
Because
go
when
in
you
my
go
man?
with your boys, you just sit a seat apart and everything. Like I need to know, you're gonna have that empty seat in the middle. Like what's the deal? You need a
We ain't
ride?
going to all
You
around.
give
We
him
ain't going
gas
to all
money.
around.
Like what's this friendship like?
We ain't going to all around. We ain't going to all around because you ain't going.
That's
so there's
right.
nothing to worry about. He going to.
All right. So I
Fuck outta here.
I want to add Brother Hess on because I think this is gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
So he said that this proved that women are greedy. They don't like to share.
Man greedy too, you talking about?
Okay. I trying to
get
get mine.
next dude?
I trying to get mine to get next girl, and he's like, "No, what the fuck? You don't want to share me with a next girl? Fuck out of here!"
Hess, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, so I'm gonna let you tune in on this since you made that comment. Go ahead, brother.
Oh Lord, the comment wasn't for me to tune in, but women greedy, man. That's all I gotta say. Women just don't like to share. Matter of fact,
Nobody likes to share. You like to share?
I love to share. I share. You asking the wrong person. I always share if I have to share.
You would share if you have to share.
Right. If I have to share, I'll share.
So
I'm
why
not
would you
greedy.
have to share?
Why would I have to? If somebody else wanted to share, listen, the Lord said to share with your neighbors and, so forth, and everybody else. I will share. You share with me, I share with you.
Not one fuck.
We all one big happy family. The
Outta
problem
here.
is we are too greedy. We have this notion to think that what's mine is supposed to be mine and what's yours is supposed to be yours, and no one else should come in between and blase. And we live this life in this world where we was taught and manipulated and trained and see one side and one vision, and and we wasn't taught to explore or do anything different from the norm. You realize only now people are doing different from the norm. Now you're seeing people are changing genders, changing identities, changing everything. We was conditioned, and it's tired of people are tired of being conditioned. That's why people now, like my brother just had his baby, and they had a space on the birth certificate for gender neutral. So people can choose. So
that's interesting.
That's all.
That's a good point, man. If you can look at how these females are looking at the camera, They look like they would slice you if those eyes could cut. I swear. I could feel the heat.
Listen,
Look at.
I used
him being
honestly,
open.
I used to feel the same way, but you know, my eyes are wide open. My third eye been open, and it's opening even more. I've seen things and understanding things a little bit more than, you know, what I'm used to. You know, like I said, we was conditioned one way. You know, it's time to open up and, you know.
Don't rinse me off. Let me stay conditioned.
This man bring the Sweeney on camera.
That's why
it's
I
not
said,
for
man.
everyone. One day you'll be able and you understand, and then you will transcend.
No, I get it. I am super cool with you being that open and that elevated. What I am saying is I am not on that floor.
You will eventually get there.
Yeah.
Everyone
No.
will.
Hold on. You're saying that eventually she'll get there where she'll be fine with sharing?
Well, now I was just talking about just sharing in general. I was talking about, you know, just in everything overall.
I can promise you there will never be a day where I'm cool with the fact that the parent can choose the gender at birth. I'm pretty sure you can look in between the child leg and you can know what it is. I don't got never change.
You might not be cool, my friend.
No,
you
but
might
basically
not.
what you're saying is eventually we'll all come around.
Eventually, might not be in this life form.
Oh, okay. Glad you know that. You might change in the next life form and go back to where you were.
Right. Right.
So hold on. So let me get this straight, right? I want to make sure I'm taking in everything. I'm catching what you throw in. So when you say that, like, so you're basically saying if it's necessary, you would share your wife.
For me, if it's necessary.
That's kind of what you said. I'm asking you a question because you said, well, if it's necessary.
Yeah, if it's necessary. Yeah, why not?
What would make it necessary?
What would make it necessary?
Good Lord.
I don't know yet. To be quite honest, I don't. It's a lot. You have to.
She asked
to take into consideration. See, I believe in fair, and fair is fair.
I agree.
Fair is fair.
So if she asked you, hey, there's this person I'd like to do something with, or I'd like to bring somebody in, you'd be open to that?
Right. You know, once we go through the conversation and understanding where we're at in life and whatnot, and you know, once we are on that level, like Sweeney said, you should not be on that level. But once we are on that level, then well, yeah.
I can agree with that. When I say I can agree, it may not be my thing, but I don't.
Right. It may not be mine neither.
Yeah.
I don't
like
knock people feeling that way. Because
like said,
a lot of guys will ask a woman if they can bring another woman into the room, but the woman is not supposed to ask, can they bring another man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, we live in a world where we over here protesting equality and you know and all that stuff, and here we are still being selfish. You know,
no, I don't call it selfish. That's not fair either. It is not selfish because if you are set, if this is what you know what you want, if you know what you want, then you go and you get what you want.
You got to be honest, but you got to be honest with yourself. That's the key thing.
I'm not about to ask Sylvia to bring another woman into the room if I don't want her to bring another man into the room. So I just skip that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's selfish if you know what you want. I also don't think it's wrong if a person, if you're in your relationship and you decide that's something you want to do. Becky, just fix your face, eh?
That's all I'm saying. I'm looking at her face.
This one they are lecturing me about bringing, because you said it's okay for a girl to, when I ask for a girl to bring another girl, but it's not okay for when she say to bring another man. So he trying and
let me let them boys. Listen. Yo, let me let y'all know, B. Let me let y'all know. Listen, right? Y'all only be seeing niggas with 2 girls and all that. It's because shawty like girls. You know what I'm saying? The girls like girls. They don't mind.
Nah, that's girls, society. That's society.
Nah, my boy. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a known fact that I ain't know. You feel me? Like, I ain't know. So when I run up on a little female, like talking to her, yeah, and she like, I like girls too. I done this and that with a girl. What's up? Or she gonna want them come because she be getting her pussy eat on the low all the time. When nobody.
How is this a known fact? Like, where could I look this up?
I'm trying to.
You see, y'all ain't gonna know this no known fact because y'all ain't getting busy like that. Y'all ain't got stats.
Who ain't
like
getting?
that to do that.
You don't know how much we live in that?
Time out.
No, you don't know what life we live in, my boy.
You about to get muted. Hold on.
Hey,
You just
I
got
am
muted.
talking to the dude who have the gun to his head and shit. So you know, just
Why?
let the nigga live his best
They
life.
Wait, they mad.
No, you don't know who you're talking to. You crazy.
Yeah, you don't know. Behave yourself.
I'm in a relationship. That's a different story.
Exactly. I know. Man, listen. I know what be going on. Listen, I promise you, them girls that with that shit, man, the majority of them. If you look right now, right, girls who be going over by their home girls getting. Well, this is shit that I know.
That's what you know. That you
That's what you know.
This is shit that.
Can I ask that guy
Let me
something?
break down
What kind of
what I
lessons
see.
you
They
been
want
teaching?
they want to talk. Hold on here. They want to talk. Yeah,
The conversation,
Come back in the
top
camp.
right
See,
Hold
you
on.
you wrap yourself right out of your shirt. Come back in the camp.
the topic they were
Yo,
asking.
I ain't
Hold
gonna
on,
lie.
hold on.
I thought
Hold on.
y'all mute me.
Nah, nobody mute you. You're allowed to
So
speak.
the topic they were asking is like
We heard
basically
everything. Go ahead.
if it's about sex. So from what you're saying, you pretty much sound like it's about sex.
What, the whole thing is about
Yeah.
sex? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's from your
No.
opinion.
To me, okay, listen, my
So
opinion is
they're
Wait.
open because of sex.
Hold on 1 second. So are you dealing, what type of woman you dealing with? Because that don't fly with no Caribbean woman. But just go ahead.
what? This one
I'm gonna tell you this: the younger
wait,
generation.
hold on. Broski in the glasses. How old you is, family?
I'll be 40.
47. That.
I'm telling you, this is a whole new
But
generation we
wait,
living in.
hold
This
on,
generation we living in different.
Yo,
I know what's
listen.
going on.
No, hold on, but it's not me that say that. I just defend you.
Oh no, not you, bro. I mean, not you.
A1. Okay.
He's talking about
Yeah.
A1.
Well, it's
Yeah.
two aggressive glasses on.
Yeah. Well,
oh no,
yeah.
not you, bro. Not you.
Yeah, I'll be 40 this year.
Yeah,
Coming up.
okay. I promise you, right? When I was younger, coming up, but this is my opinion. I could be wrong. I never say this is facts. This is law. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is just me giving you my opinion, cause I'm not no. I don't got no PhD in this shit. I don't know. But my experiences is like if I'm with a girl that don't like no girls, she not attracted to, never had a situation, nothing. They not with that. They ain't about no sharing. Is you crazy? But these days, bro,
The younger
I starting
generation.
to find out. Yes, the last 4-5 years, I'm starting to find out all these little bitches playing with each other, kissing on each other, feeling on each other. I'm like, what? And them the ones that's with it. They gonna run shit like, yeah, they like dick, but they like pussy too. They be when they be with their home girls, they be sucking pussy, playing this, doing that, train this and that. So if they got a nigga and then nigga telling them like, yo, what's up with a threesome? And she already like that, with that, she gonna run it because she wanna get dick and she wanna suck a pussy at the same time with it. It's just perfect. It's paradise for her. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I might be wrong.
So
and
you
then
be
it got
so
that. Wait, hold on. Let me give you one more. Then it got the females that's, their nigga is their everything. They're super in love. They're gonna do anything for their nigga. So their nigga might be like, babe, I want a threesome. She might not be with it, but because she love her nigga, respect her nigga, trust her nigga so much, I'm like, all right, let's trade. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I'm hot as a bitch.
Now we appreciate your input. This is all opinions, so we definitely appreciate it. Mr. No Filter, what you got to say? Because we got Don raising his hand.
No, I want Don to speak. That's what I was about to do.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Don Willie.
Hey, for what he was saying, I think he's getting confused about threesomes or polygamy or polyandry or any of those situations where you're in a multiple relationship with multiple people. Open relationship is a little different. That falls in the same category, but it doesn't. It's not necessarily mean that you in a relation, that you in a threesome or you in a marriage or you in a with 3 or 4 people. So it might be true that if a woman's bi and she wants another woman, that y'all can have a trouble or whatever. But that's not the case in an open relationship.
Correct.
You can have multiple relationships with different people, and they don't have to interact with each other. So that's a whole different situation, whole different ball game. Question is, how many people here could be in an open relationship? Because that's something that I contemplate and thinking about. Because my natural nature, just like any guy, is like I don't want to share. I don't want her to do certain things, but I want to do certain things, so I can't really come down with that. So I can't have that restriction. So could I actually be in an open relationship?
So we got
DJ
we got DJ Geronimo's going to speak, and I'll let you follow up with him. So DJ Geronimo.
I'd like to bring up a few points. For one, I don't think monogamy is natural to humans. It's not natural, but due to the fact that we live in a society where they try to make it natural, we've conformed to society. So this is what we know. This is what we do. If you're of the mindset that you feel that you're open to an open relationship, then there's a whole world out there for you, right? But in my opinion, it never works out for the man. All right, and here's why. You cannot dun these women, especially one with a healthy appetite, bro. You understand me? And when you go out into that kind of world where you could do what you want, she could do what she wants, a lot of the times, some of these women got bigger appetites than the man that they're with. And when the guy he won't realize it until he sees what she's capable of, right? And a lot of the times it works out where everybody's having fun, but after a while the shit gets old, and it's only so much that the guy can do, to the point where he's actually the one sitting on the side just watching the whole show go on. So men might think that it's all good and great, but talking to a few people that's been in the life, bro, that you know what I mean. It's not. It's definitely a lot more to think about. But it is possible, and people are capable of it. But it's all about mind frames. Everybody has to be in the same mind frame, because if you have trust issues, the person that you might let your wife fuck, you worried about underhanded shit, numbers getting passed without them meeting up, without you knowing. If all these things you got to worry about. So there definitely has to be rules. There has to be,
Foundation.
Right, yeah, you know what I mean, like where you can talk to each other and there's not that jealous factor involved in it. And like I said, it can be done, but due to the way that society is set up now, and the way how we have conformed to society, it's made it very hard for us to adapt to that sort of behavior. So
I appreciate the input. Yeah, I mean, Don, what you got to say on that?
I agree with that statement. I agree that you have to be emotionally mature to handle an open relationship. You have to be secure in yourself, because jealousy and trust, that creeps in real quick. And it's not just open relationships but that's a regular relationship, because you worried about what somebody else is doing, and you're supposed to trust your mate. And you out here worrying about whether they, creeping. If you're in an open relationship, they can, but you got to have that communication. So I totally understand that. You got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for that, and you got to be mature enough for that.
You asked a question, so I'm gonna answer your question. You said, how many people in here feel they can handle an open relationship? Except for maybe a few people in here, most of the motherfuckers have been in open relationships and didn't even realize it. If you were talking to someone and you fucking somebody who got a man, you in an open relationship. If you were in a situation and you fucking somebody, like, there's so many different scenarios where we are in open relationships, and the only problem is we didn't put a title on it. The minute you say, yo, it's an open relationship, if you single and you just fucking, you in open relationships. Most motherfuckers that are single are in open relationships and don't even realize it. You might have the main one you fuck around with. That's the one you're going to go see on a regular basis. You hungry, you sick. That's the person who's going to look out for you, whatever. That's the one you might go out in public with, but at night you still fucking around. That's an open relationship.
But that's
A lot
not
of people.
you can't really say that's open because although you got the understanding that somebody's not tied to you and they out there fucking,
then you're open.
But it's not with an open relationship. You have a conversation.
Correct.
You understand
they
what
know
the
about
rules
it.
are.
Yeah.
But when you're single, you're not having that conversation. You're not when you're dating somebody. You're not saying you could go out there and do whatever you're doing. It's not like when you're in a relationship. You talk about what you're doing.
Sir, I can't speak for you. I know if I'm dealing with somebody, if we're just messing around, I make sure it's understood. I'm doing me as well.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
You are more than welcome to do you. So in any situation, I'm going to make it understood. Like, hey, we do understand. Like, there's no don't come to me one day and be like, so what are we? What the fuck you mean? What are we? We're humans. Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. So, like, for me, I'm pretty much, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So therefore, it is an open relationship if you had the conversation. But you don't need to have the conversation. If you're doing open shit, still an open relationship. How many couples are cheating on each other? Know they're cheating on each other, not have the discussion, but still move along with their life. They still make sure the bills paid, still take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? They still do shit together, family events. They're in an open relationship without communicating.
Actual.
Yeah, that's true.
Lou, you ready?
Yeah. So, my bad. I don't know. When it comes to the whole open relationship, I have to go back. I'm so sorry. I have to go back. Wait, what's the actual question? Because I got out and come back in.
I got
How
you.
can I choose a parent?
What do you consider an open relationship, and is it all about sex?
You cut out. Okay. What do you consider open relationship? Is when there is no title. Period. Point blank. That's it. There's no title. Oh, this is my fuck buddy. Yeah, it has a title, but guess what? Uno don't belong to each other.
But what if you're in a relationship but it's open?
Well, that was a discussion to an actual quote unquote open relationship.
Okay.
Right? Like you guys are in a relationship together, but you guys are knowingly in an open relationship. That's one. I believe that's separate, but I believe it's separate, but of course it is the same when you are a single person out here dating or dating multiple people, or you just fucking, or you just got a fuck buddy. Because technically you have no business to be asking that person what it is that they're doing. Right. I mean, you can ask them, yeah, that's up to them if they want to tell you or not. But at the end of the day, I don't have to tell you, you're not my man.
I agree with you on that. Continue.
All you need to worry about is what me and you got going on. Don't worry about what it is I have going on with somebody else. But, you run the risk factor. It drops down on you like a fucking brick because it's like, well, damn, like, what are you doing? And then, you put yourself in a situation, whatever comes out of it. But you're grown people. You want to fuck and you want to do shit, then consequences if it happens.
So
you're in an open relationship.
So do you think an open relationship is only about sex, or do you think there's more than one in an open relationship?
I think because I think society has always looked at an open relationship as sexually, but you can have an open relationship where, what if hypothetically, my man, he's always out and about, he's working all the time, but I just want to go out and I just want to go out to dinner with my friends, or I have a special person, like a best friend who may be the opposite sex or whatever. And I know me and him can always go out to dinner and he's cool with it. That is our type of relationship. It doesn't have to be sexual, and it doesn't have to be also labeled as negative.
Is your work husband an open relationship?
Work husband, that shit's playtime. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a work husband anymore. My husband is my four walls in my freaking house. But I mean, work husband and open relationship. Well, that could be considered a relationship of a sort. But yeah. Call me out. I had to think about it. Yeah, that's an open relationship. It's a specific type of relationship that you are having, though. Doesn't mean sexual.
Okay.
That's a good point.
In a second. But go ahead. I just let Mrs. Sweeten know coming to her because she been making some faces over there.
Well, she came on live, so you know that.
Oh snap!
All right, what you got to say,
Mrs. Sweeney?
Yes, sir. Has to unmute.
Yeah, we were talking about is an open relationship all about sex, and I saw you shaking your head saying
I
no.
was saying no. I know someone. I know a married couple, and they decided to open up their relationship, but they had rules. And she wanted to go on more dates. Like she just wanted to date people and go to dinner. And her husband was like, "Yeah, everything but fucking." So she was out there entertaining people, and it wasn't about sex. She just wanted company, and he was cool with it because he was like, "I don't want to be bothered." So that was their boundary. But there are other couples who have been in the game for a long, long time. They feel secure in their relationship, and their open relationship is just the sex. Like you can't be out here dating, but you could go fuck people, and both parties are cool with it. So that was an open relationship. Same notion that Geronimo was talking about. Like some people are dating so long or been together so long that they get comfortable with the notion that, you know, like we're just not meant to be monogamous, and they have an open conversation and they're solid with everything that they've built together. They're cool with all the stuff that they have, but they would like to see other people. And as long as the home front is still balanced and copacetic, they're cool with each party going out and doing them. So no, it's not always about sex. And open relationship is when you have a relationship with somebody and you both agree that you can seek things, relationship-like things out from other people outside of the two people there.
Yeah. I mean, it comes back to just maturity. You know, you both parties have to be they have to communicate well, you know. And I think that's where the problem comes with open relationship, because one person might feel like the other person is being sneaky. And instead of just being honest, you might meet someone that's cool with it, but instead of you just talking to them, you might have lost somebody that could have been okay with it.
I'm big on communication. Like, you know, I've been married, I've been with him for a long time, but we've had conversations about what it would look like. And if both people can't get to the point where it would be comfortable for both people, then it's a no. Like, you know, we've had conversations about what it would take for it to be an actual thing, and neither one of us is at a point in our relationship where we're comfortable with either one of us doing, you know, stuff outside of. But I'm open-minded enough to say that I could see it being a possibility. Just where I'm at right now, no, I'm not there.
You might get a toolie to your head at night.
Hey, you never know. I might turn 50 and be like, all right, babe, this is the year. Let's just open. But like we've had very, you know, candid conversations about what that would look like. And jealousy is a big factor, you know, developing intimacy, fear of losing your partner because, you know, they find something with somebody else that y'all don't share. There's a lot of things that you open up to your relationship and you can't control where the universe takes people. You know, me and Geronimo might be like, yeah, we vibing, we cool, whatever. Then all of a sudden I start drifting this way, and my husband is like, whoa, this was an arrangement. Like, you can't control that shit once you open it up. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, if you choose to go that route, you just gotta be open to whatever comes with that shit.
I think the key thing you just said is you can't control certain things. So one of the things is you could be cool with it one moment, next thing you know, your mindset just take a whole nother direction. So a lot of people, you know, they definitely have a different agenda. So as long as the agenda is on the same page, then, you know, to each his
Yeah, but
own.
that shit that changed you. Like how long you been in your relationship, and over time your relationship just evolves, and that could be the same with the person that you open up with, and you just never know. Like the variables are too endless for you to ever know where it's going. You have to be prepared for all that shit to be dead at any moment because it might not be working for any of the parties involved.
Yeah.
Don't wait till you're too old to start. Yeah, no, Hess, that's not for me. I just see it pop up on the screen.
Nah, but you know the real thing is that man in their sexual prime,
Is in their 30s. Yeah.
like 17 to your 30s, woman not reach their sexual prime when man tired. So now all of a sudden y'all want to start doing things. All of a sudden now you want to be open at 50 when the man ready
I didn't expect
hang
you.
up his wood. You know he ready to hang up the wood and now you want to man play talking about, you know?
I ready. The
I'm ready to explore now. And the man would
That right there alone tells you that we don't belong together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because older women physically need to be with younger men, and you know what I'm saying? Because that's when we were the most vital when we were like what 21
from 18 to like to close to 40, like 8, close
I'm
to
just trying to figure out why Hess
tell you
keep
to
directing the energy, the selfish energy towards the women. Because the men in the room said that they're not down to share either.
I mean, if you go into the relationship, I think you just can't jump into a relationship and then switch it up. I mean, it depends on how you go into the relationship.
I've never even spoke on whether I would be willing to or not. So technically, not all the men in the room said they wouldn't be with it.
Well, I'm going based on the ones that have spoken.
But I'll help you. No, I know what sharing for. But
I was gonna say I was taking your answer based on still because she
that's what I was
She answered for him.
Right.
I was gonna say my representative has spoken. So.
Right, because she did say, she started by going, Taj and I are dating, and then she kept going. So, I took that as a joint respect.
So just so you know, I don't play that. I'm territorial. Okay.
But the thing is that we as people, we evolve as we age. You understand? The person that you are, the person that you were when you got into your relationship, you're not gonna be in 5-10 years. You know what I mean? Things happen that changes you. People change on their own. So many things happen, and if your partner is growing with you, and you guys are growing in the same direction, then kudos to y'all. You know what I mean? It works out great, but a lot of the times you don't grow together. You grow apart.
Yeah, we about in our 4th relationship together. This is number 4. Yeah. We've been through this thing. This one feels like the right one, though.
I remember when I first moved to New York, and I didn't know what friends of benefits was. Like that was just a whole other story. But I remember I met this young lady. Well, I call her young, but she was in her late 30s at the time, and she basically told me, she was like, "Yeah, she was married. She was like, yeah, my husband. I think he was like 10 years older than her at the time, and she was like, yeah, he knows he can't sexually please me, so he's okay with me having a fuck buddy, and I can go out every once in a while, but I go back to my house and everything is good." That was their agreement. What works in one house. Huh?
That's some New York shit for you.
Yeah, it was in New York. Yeah, exactly. I was just baffled. I was like, that shit is real.
I commend him for that.
Yeah. He'd rather not lose her as a whole.
But think about this too, right? You're in a relationship. You've been together for however long. The person reaches a point where they have certain fantasies they wanted to fulfill. Now your girl comes and said, "You know what? I've always wanted to have sex with 2 men." You're older. Is it really wrong to entertain the idea because it's something that she wants?
I know for a fact I ain't doing no dicks, no sword fighting.
No, but you don't have to sword fight.
Yeah, he didn't say you were involved, bro.
I'm just saying.
Right, first of all, yeah, that doesn't mean you have to even be there. You can just know it's going down. 1, number 2, you see, that's where things are gonna start to feel funny. All that really means is that one person can be hitting while she's sucking the other dude's dick. That's the shit that messes men's heads up. Men's like, whoa, hold on a second, suck somebody else's dick. But realistically, if a woman decided that's something she wanted, Andre, hold on, we're still on YouTube. All right. But if a woman decides that's something she wants, should a man not really sit back and be willing to consider it? Because like Hess was saying, a lot of men ask for another woman, and women really do consider it.
I think that depends. That depends on her, and that depends on the relationship that y'all got. Because if for any reason you have to be worried that that could become more than just sex, then no, I don't even entertain it.
Yeah, but if you're asking to sleep with two dudes, are you about to fall in love with both of them?
Doesn't have to be both of them. It could be one. Yeah, or you know what I'm saying. But the anything that could even cause her to just pick up and like, yo, I'm jumping into this life. Like, I want to be single now because I'm like, this is only two. Like, there's so many more out there. Like, I could, you know what I mean? I could go fuck all of them. So, you know, if it's gonna cost you your relationship, it's something you might want to think about.
Yeah, I was dating somebody and they mentioned it to me one time and they were like, it's something I've always thought about. Like I've never acted on it. As a woman, I'm pretty sure I could pull it off, but I never did. And I was like, yeah, I'm not with that shit. And they told me I was closed-minded and all that shit. I was like, well, call me what the fuck you want, but I'm not for that. But the person like literally said that shit to me with a straight face. I was like, you got me fucked up. I'm not even 50 yet. Like my dick still works just fine. What kind of question is that?
Wasn't about you.
It doesn't have to be about me, but I'm in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, part of it is about me. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not with the person, obviously. I'm willing to let you go fly, but fly fella can fly. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like Scarface, fly.
Oh
gosh. Do what
gosh.
you do. I'm not going to be in that situation. At least not now. Not while my shit's working. But that's when I started to look at it like, what if the person, that's something they want to do? Are you going to just completely dismiss it? Or
I mean, I think when you get to a certain age, you just like, fuck it, I mean, you got some people that are younger that had that mindset already. But I just think that it just depends on where you at in your space, in your mind. Like you said, some people, I mean, I think more so like if a guy was to see his girl doing something and it's not him, I mean, that would probably mess with his head if he's not built like that,
Yeah. I think a lot of dudes, as soon as they start thinking about another man pleasing their woman more than them, that's when the problem occurs. But in life, you may have been pleased by other men. She's probably been pleased by other men more than you in the past, but she happens to like you. But that's the concept that's in your head.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the thing about knowing your partner, right? Because if you have a level of trust in your partner, it obviously is because you know them pretty well. If this is something that your partner comes to you with, obviously she's comfortable coming to you with it, and she is comfortable in knowing that her feelings for you is not going to get involved with what's going on over there. I think you could make a solid judgment based off of the person, based off of history, based off of how you know her to be, to say yay or nay on that situation. If it's somebody that you never trusted in the whole relationship, like you're always skeptical about, yeah, of course, no, that don't make any sense. But if that's somebody that you trusted and been good to you the whole relationship, and you guys have this discussion, I don't see why you may not want to agree to that. It's all about knowing that person.
So it also kind of want to add on to that, DJ Geronimo, is because like some people can look at it from one perspective and be like, you know what, they want to do this, and it's like I may not be into it, but I know that we have that bond. It's like I'd rather them give them that freedom to make them happy, and then still keep our happiness instead of just losing them as a whole. So some people might approach it in that fashion as well. That's just my opinion.
I said don't fall into that trap. If you ain't comfortable with something, bro, don't do it.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm just saying, yeah, general.
And I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about your
Yeah,
partner. If
yeah.
you ain't comfortable with something, do not do it because it don't get no better from there.
Facts. Facts. We got Don Willie. He's been raising his hand.
That's why I think you have to be secure in yourself and know yourself to be able to allow somebody to enjoy something outside of you, because you're not responsible for your partner's happiness. They're responsible for their happiness.
Who said that? So,
You can
I'm
love
gonna.
somebody and you could want to be with somebody, but
Mhm.
you have to let them, if they want to be happy, if they can find joy that you can't provide or you're not willing to provide, that you have to allow them to do that. Me personally, I always imagine, it's never happened to me, but if my woman said that she wanted to be pleased by a man and she wanted me to watch, I could probably do that, but I've never done that. But I'm open to it. So it's just a thought process, because I know that she wants something and she can be pleased by something that makes me happy in itself.
You said, and she wanted you to watch her fuck someone else?
Yes.
All right. I'm making sure I heard you correctly.
Yo.
That's what I said.
And I don't see nothing wrong in that, honestly. Right?
I mean, I say it, mentally I can think about that process. I don't know, emotionally if I can deal with it. Mentally, I can think about that process. So,
The only hang up I think that I would have with that is she might put it on old boy too good, and he might be the one trying to get slick. Now we got a problem because I got to deal with you. I don't really have to deal with her. Me and her, we understand each other and we got each other. But then now you want to be playing slick. We allowed you into this situation, and now you want to make this uncomfortable for us. And you know what I'm saying? We're
well,
gonna
that's
have
why you got
to
to be careful
eliminate.
with who you choose, who you bring into
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you're careful, like DJ Geronimo said, the person can make the situation, awkward. They
I
take
want
it
to
to a whole.
know. I want to know what the fuck's your reason. What's your motive? What's the purpose of making me watch? What part of that do you get off on me watching somebody fuck you? That's where the problem occurs. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Some
with
people
that
are
part,
into that.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what part of it are you into? Me, I want to know why. That's what I'm saying.
If I agree to it, I would want to watch because I would want to make sure that you doing everything safe. Because remember, you also doing stuff with me, so I need to make sure that you being safe. You doing what you're supposed to do. You understand? I can't account for that if I'm not there.
Before I agree, I want to know, what is the internal reason for that?
For some people, there's an element of excitement just putting on a show.
Right, but why are you putting on a show why do you want me to watch you fuck somebody? Is it that the concept of my husband watching me feeling funny?
Maybe that excites them even more for you later.
I mean, there's people. Yeah, there's people that are into that.
I know all about it, but again, my whole thing is what I'm not going to ask that particular person. What is it that you're going to get out of it? That's what I'm asking. If you say, well, that's something I've always wanted to do. Okay, well, why? We're going to have a conversation, because before I agree, we're going to communicate. Right. We're going to talk. But I want to know, what is it that you're planning on getting out of me watching you fuck somebody else?
But that's the key thing you just said, communication.
Yeah. Because I know women who like to watch their man fuck other women. You know what I'm saying?
I've known someone, and their reason why was for safety.
Yo, Andre said, "Watch me find a stone in the pile at the door."
Andre's like, stupid.
Yo,
come off of YouTube so Andre could jump in.
But Mrs. Sweeney, you said you know somebody who did it for safety. What do you mean?
They wanted to have sex with somebody else, but they knew they would be okay with their partner there. Like, they know nothing.
Oh, I got you. Like the partner would protect them if they. I got you.
Would make sure that it didn't go too far.
But also, you may not understand personally why your significant other may want you to watch, right? But in someone else, may get pleasure out of watching his wife be pleasured,
Yeah.
and her knowing that that makes you happy, it brings her pleasure for you to do that for you.
Right. It's called cuckolding. It's a whole category in pornography called being a cuckold. Don Willie, help me out. I know you know about this shit.
Well, I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't put it in that category. I wouldn't put it in that category as cuckold because you could be a voyeur. A cuckold is being submissive and he's more involved in that situation than the submissive.
There's levels to the shit.
Yeah,
And he
but
ain't got no choice, I think.
there's more voyeur. Just everybody likes to watch sex. Everybody watch porn. So imagine the idea of your woman being pleasured by another man, and you evaluating her. Does she like this guy? Is he doing it right? Is she giving the same responses that she's giving me, or different or better responses? So you get to see her act. Because she's the other guy. Now you can see her. Now you can see and judge how you are with her. So I mean, there's a lot of things that you can be doing involved in that.
And I also think that women get a bad rap, and it's a staple that, like, she's having sex with, let's say, like, two guys sucking dick and getting fucked. Like, just the fact that she's doing that, you know what I mean? Like, you probably went your whole life with thinking somebody like that is a slut, or you know what I mean? So that also plays a part in how hard it is for you to allow that sort of behavior in your relationship. Some people grow out of that. Some people, like Hess was talking about, some people can rise above that, and some people the conditioning is just too strong. It's too real. They can't get past it.
I don't know. When I look at open relationships, I look at more than, like I said, more than just sex. I'm looking at shit like being in a relationship and not have to discuss every fucking dime you spend. Because I think there's lots of different ways to be in an open relationship. I don't know why everybody considers it sex. There's a lot of different ways. Like, I know a girl who, when she gets married, she wants to have their houses next to each other. One night he can sleep at her house, she can sleep at his house, but to me, that's a form of an open relationship. Nobody's necessarily fucking or cheating. You just want your own space. Mrs. Sweeney, what are we laughing at?
Giving my husband a hard time on the side. Sorry.
Good.
I didn't realize I was off mute.
Oops, I missed the letter. Sorry about that. All right. Now, so to make a long story short, Becky, you're in the dock, man.
I'm driving home.
You sound a little upset? Feel like you gotta get you sound a little vexed?
Oh, vexed so well.
I don't know. Why don't we wrap this up real quick and get off of YouTube, and then we can continue. Anyone, you good? You good? Hey, Lou, you have anything you want to say before we shut down YouTube? Nope. Geronimo.
No, I'm here. My bad. Okay. The thing was in the way. So, I just wanted to say the last words. Everyone is in an open relationship, unless noted. And wear condoms. Are we closing out?
No, we're gonna continue the conversation. We're just wrapping up for YouTube.
Oh yeah. So I was right. All right, yeah. Everyone is in an open relationship, goddamn, unless spoken of, unless it's actually talked about. Aside from that, you don't know what your partner's doing, and I guess it ain't none of your business. I don't fucking know. But everybody have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Andre, you get on my nerves, I swear. And yeah, A1, where you at?
A1 just said good night to us. He had to roll. Geronimo.
Yeah, I'd just like to say once again, man, thank you guys for the great conversations and taking part in our topics. Um, you guys coming in, y'all are keeping the show going, so we appreciate the hell out of y'all, the people on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. So, and with that, we signing out.
Like Geronimo said, thank you to everybody. Don Willie, I appreciate you coming back in. You had perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who's always rocked with us, I do appreciate it. Anybody can piss on the floor if you want to impress me. You got to shit on the ceiling. Have a good night, and we'll see y'all soon. We have the holidays coming up, so you all know.